Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Urban Youth Academy. Pioneers just came off a walk-off victory over York, and now they face Avila. Randy Fernandez leads off the bottom of the top of the first with a rope single into left field. So the Pioneers lineup has changed up a little bit. Fernandez now leading off, and a quick 1-for-1. Adam Relihan takes a strike. There's a quick pitch there, 0-2. The pitcher is Burrow for Avila. I'll get you the starters here in a second. Into left field. Trotter makes the catch, one away. So the lineup for the Pioneers: Randy Fernandez at second, Adam Relihan at first, Joshua Sandoval the catcher, Dante Freeman in right, Ryan Leo in center, Josh Torrance in left, Bryson Sherwood at third, Jackson Burke the DH. Sandoval takes ball one, and Austin Healy, the shortstop, in the 9-hole. Two-0. That misses up, 3-0. The defense for Avila: Burrow on the mound, Fry behind the plate, Clickenbeard at first. He's part of the all-name team for sure. Ball four. Yeisley at second. You know what? Their SID sent me a pronunciation guide. I should use that. Perez at third. Reed at short. Trotter, Linson, and Vierden across the outfield. Courtesy runner at first, number 17, Will Morris. 2-1 and 1 out for Dante Freeman. I'm MNU Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. We're bringing you the action today. Flipping between cameras, updating your graphics on the scoreboard, and just generally being awesome. Freeman, that got the coaches. Clipboard may have died and sent Coach Thompson scattering. I don't think it got Thompson. I think it got the clipboard and the shoe of whoever's sitting next to him. Freeman has been known to yank shots foul. Oh, and 2. Freeman comes in to the day, hitting .515. That does not include the game just a couple hours ago. And misses up 1 and 2. Pioneers threatening in the first. Freeman slashes that one out of play. Avila comes into this day 1 and 4. Does that include their loss to Columbia? They might be 1-5. Chopped foul. We'll do it again. This pitcher, Briley Burrow, is 1-0 with a 5 ERA. This is his third appearance, third start. In 9 innings, he's given up 11 hits, struck out 7, and opponents are hitting .282. Avila was part of the same conference that MNU is in, the Heart of America, until what, 3-4 years ago? Has it been that long already? Another chopped foul. He's just wearing out the Pioneer coaches. That one sends the third base coach moving. Freeman just moved up a couple inches in the box. Grounded to third. Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first. 2 outs. That'll bring up Ryan Leo. Game 1 walk-off hero with a sacrifice fly. Bases loaded, nobody out. Grounded towards second. Booted. Safe all around. Leo was 2 for 3 in game 1, and now Josh Torrance comes to the plate. Torrance was 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored, an RBI, and a double, and a walk in the first game. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Strike 1. So the lineup shake up a little bit today. This is the first game Jenkins has not started at the top of the order. Called strike 2. So they have a chance now to get Torrance in left and Burke as the DH. Possibly giving Jenkins a mental break more than anything. That misses away, 1-2. Up the middle and through. 1 run in. Here comes Freeman for another run, and the Pioneers another crooked number like they've been doing all weekend. 2 runs in the first. Still threatening with Bryson Sherwood. This game has a Bethel College, Indiana theme to it. That's my alma mater, as well as Coach Ryan Thompson for the Pioneers. Bryson Sherwood's Uncle Craig played with us there. And Shenanigans here. So we try to steal home. Safe. Torrance still on a rundown. So the run has scored. Torrance out. And the Pioneers pick up a first and third. Shenanigans play, and it's 3-0. And also the athletics director at Avila was another teammate of ours, Sean Sumi. I think you have to. I don't think it's actually a fielder's choice, but they don't have that option. So yeah, it looks weird on the play-by-play, but that's the only thing because it's not a steal. And did you need to see the sequence? I think that's accurate, but we'll play it again. So as soon as the pitcher comes set, Torrance takes off and makes Avila have to play some weird defense. Step off, make your throw to 1-4, and here comes the runner from home. Torrance does a good job evading the tag long enough for him to score. And another run comes across. So who's this for? This is Villanueva for MNU, Luis Villanueva. This is his first action of the season. His Pioneer debut, and he staked it to a 3-0 lead. So what's up, Sean Sumi? You watching this one? Brian Michael, appreciate it. There is a $sign feature at the bottom of this chat box if you want to put your money where your mouth is. We used to charge, MNU used to charge for video streaming, but with COVID we decided to make it free since there are no spectators, and appreciate a super chat if you want to. Alright, the lineup. The lineup for Avila, Jared Fry, the catcher. You can put him on the... Is he right-handed on your stats? Is he right-handed on your stats? Turn left. Slashed into left field. First pitch, lined to Torrance. One away. Good piece of hitting. Unlucky. Zach Linson, the center fielder. Hunter Reed, the shortstop, hitting third. Trace Klinkenbeard. This definitely comes from a pirate family. At first, batting fourth, Christian Perez at third, Kurt Trotter in left, hitting sixth. Jack Virden in right, Reyes Willis, the DH, Tanner Yeisley at second, batting ninth. So this is Zach Linson. Takes a strike, 1-1. So that scoreboard still has even the score up from the other game. That's lovely. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Smoked into left center field and deep. No one's catching that. That's up against the fence. A couple of loud contacts for Avila to start this game. I just got an email from the York SID about who that pinch runner was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was turned out to be wrong, but thanks anyway. Oh, here's another email with the correct guy. Yeah, Heinrichs. I need your we need cell phone numbers so that we can get those instantly.
Yeah, I got you taken care of on sauce today.
Called strike two. Strike one. No, I wasn't.
Well, I like it better anyway, so when I realized how close Gates was, yesterday when I was looking at food, I was like, oh, I'm doing that. That's why I named him.
The 1-1 to Reed, fouled back. 1-2.
KP, make sure you got the right sauce.
I'll have to wait and you can come check it if you want.
I mean, you got the spice.
Yeah, it was Columbia.
Tapped in front of the plate. Fun. Nobody's covering home. Safe there. Did they say safe at first too?
No, not at first.
Out at first, okay.
Almost tastes like original right there. They might all be the same.
I will replay that in a second. Is that a strike? Called strike 1 on Klinkenbeard.
Yeah, they all taste the same to me today, KP.
Okay.
I thought I got 3 different ones.
It's all good. At least I got something.
Infinitely better than yesterday. Klinkenbeard hitting .214 with a couple RBIs on the young season. Just off the outside corner. 3-1. Count runs full. Nasty off-speed pitch. Got him swinging. Sandoval makes a throw to first to complete the out. We go to the top of the second. Pioneers up 3-1. Here is the replay of that play where Avila scored. Try that again. Great heads-up play by the runner. Pitcher needs to rotate and cover home on that play, but can't blame him for watching. It was going to be a close one at first. Here it is again. Just keep your eye on the runner from second. He's on it the whole way. But he never even slowed. That's great.
Any napkins, good?
What?
Any napkins?
Top of the second, Sherwood, Burke, and Healy. Ball 1. Ripped fouled on the right field line. 1-2. Sherwood came into the day hitting .400, 12 for 30, 3 doubles, a triple, 8 RBIs. In game 1, he was 0 for 2. Rips that one foul. Woo. Think so? I mean, that ump was literally, just right there. Popped up into left. Trotter makes the play, 1 away. Jackson Burke gets a start at the DH spot. Burke hitting .417. This is just his 3rd start. Five hits, including a homer, 4 RBIs. Rips that one down the first base line. Handled by that guy. Klinkenbeard, and there's 2 down. Healy stays hot. Into the left center gap. He's headed for second. And he pulls in there with another double. He had the game-tying double in the bottom of the 6th. About 45 minutes ago. That brings up the leadoff man, Fernandez, who hung out a rope single on the first pitch of the game. Breaking ball misses way up. Fernandez ducks out of the way. It's 1-0. Grounded towards short. Go to the bottom of the 2nd. 3-1 Pioneers. You didn't prefer just straight up dry meat yesterday?
Such a difference.
So we had the barbecue place discussion yesterday on YouTube. So Avila fans, bunch of Kansas City folk, you can chip in this time. Give me your top 3 barbecue places in the metro.
Gates, and Gates.
Yeah, Gates usually at the top of the list. We are meters away from Arthur Bryant's right downtown. Casey Joe's has an option in Olathe right by MNU. Q39, LC's, Slaps, Jack Stack. What do you got? The debate rages on for years around here. There's a place right by my house called Crazy Good Eats that's never listed and underrated. Yeah, it's good. I'm like a half mile away, and I never go there. But recently I tried their signature sandwich, and it was right up there with anything, so. Olathe. 151st and Merlin. Crazy Good Eats, if you haven't tried it. Yeah. They paid $2 for that ad on today's broadcast. Christian Perez, the third baseman, leads off the bottom of the second for the Eagles. He's 1 for 11 on the year, not including whatever he did first game today. First pitch misses upstairs from Villanueva. Two and 0. Gets the call there. It's 2 and 1. Ripped into the hole and through. Leadoff single for Avila. Kurt Trotter, the left fielder. Two for 9 coming into the day. 4 starts, a couple of doubles, a couple of RBIs. Called strike 1. Ripped into left field. A lot of loud contact thus far by the Eagles. Meanwhile, the run they scored was on a little dribbler in front of the plate. Jack Virden takes strike 1. Virden came into the day 1 for 9 with a homer. Misses up and away, 1-1. Fouled away, lost his bat. The 1-2. Just outside, 2-2. Villanueva wanted it, missed inside, however, full count. Huge swing pitch in this inning. Ripped into right. That gets through. And that will load the bases with nobody out. Reyes Willis. Takes strike one. Willis 0 for 6 on the season coming into today. Popped up on the infield. Infield fly. Would have been fun to let that drop and cause some chaos. I have found that most baseball players, no matter the level, don't quite know the rules on that play. It's just a pop out. Fair ball, 2. Ball 1. To Tanner Yeisley. 2-0. Yeisley did not have an at-bat before today. Three and 0. This was your chance to get a inexperienced player to maybe strike out or hit and do a double play. 3 and 0. There's one. There is a path out of this inning if he can throw a strike here. Grounded to third. Sherwood to second for 1. Fernandez. Not in time. It kind of took a long time to develop. Fernandez wants interference at second because he popped up. See if I can get a replay of that. Here it is again. See if there was a pop-up slide at second. You're not allowed to do that. Ooh, borderline. First pitch, strike 1.
They just got better. Ranger got cleared.
Runner bluffs. The 1-2. Popped up. Fernandez coming out. Freeman coming in. Fernandez takes it. Loses his glasses. But the Pioneers escape that inning with the lead. We go to the top of the third. MNU up 3-2. Adam Relihan leads off the top of the third for the Pioneers. In a big slump, 0 for his last one. Came in hitting .538. No, .528. Smash down the line. Will it stay fair? Never was fair. Just a long, intimidating, impressive strike. 2-1. Slashes it the other way. Into the left field corner. Still drifting, and it drops fair. For a double. Well, when you're hot, you're hot. Anything in the air this weekend seems to have been, like, half the time it's trouble. I mean, he missed that by 5 feet. He's looking up at the sun and the sky like, how did I miss that? There's not a cloud in the sky. That helps a little bit. Hurts a little bit, I should say, the defense. Buries that first pitch. 1-0. Wind is blowing pretty strongly, straight out. Maybe a little bit towards left. That's absolutely smashed. Sandoval watches it fly away, and the Pioneers lead it 5-0.
I'm not sure if I did take this.
Here it is again. Sandoval got every bit of this. He didn't need the wind on that one, but it certainly didn't hurt.
What's significant?
Freeman takes ball one. Did you see where it landed?
Yeah, I'm not kidding when I say I think it bounced into that semi that came back.
There's the road back there. Like where that white truck is parked, in front of that guy. The 2-0 to Freeman.
It would have been closer to the red truck up there. To the left of the red truck.
Okay. You think it went up there?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's an extra, 50 feet?
Yeah.
And then up a hill, so another... I mean, you're not thinking 450, are you? That's not ridiculous.
So that guy walking across the street knows the ball.
Oh my goodness. He hit it across the street. Let me see if I can give you a perspective of where that is. Right above the shortstop's head on your view. That's hammered into the left center gap. Freeman heads towards second. And back to back to back extra base hits for the Pioneers have gotten the attention of this pitcher. All right, let me see. I'm going to give you the wide angle of Sandoval's homer. See if we can pinpoint anything. That semi. Okay, you talked about that semi. I see it in the replay. You're saying it's possible that it bounced and hit that semi. All right, we will look at this replay in a second. I mean, that's you're closing in on 500 feet at that point. With this wind and with Sandoval's strength, I don't know if that's completely ridiculous, but it's at least halfway ridiculous to think that he was approaching a 500-foot blast there. This is a legit field. I'm guessing the gaps are 375. One and one. Well, next time we get a few seconds, I'll see this replay. I didn't even watch it land. I was messing with the video streaming gear, and I took my eye off it, but we need to go measure that, if that's the case. A wild pitch on a swinging strike two moves Freeman to third. Sorry for not switching the camera. Maybe the street isn't as far from the fence as I'm estimating. Maybe that's not 100 feet, but it can't be too far off. Full count to Leo. Reached on an error in the first, reaches on a hit and an RBI. All right. Check out this. We think there's a semi going to enter your view, right? Where'd it go now? How far away is that? Baker SID Kyle Patricks thinks he saw it bouncing around up there. Yeah, the ball went across the street, so where did it initially hit is the question. It had to hit something hard enough to bounce over that grass that's back there, too. Or, no, it doesn't look like there's grass. Well, from that stone wall to the road, there's grass. A little bit, at least. By that red truck. Sweet baby Moses, that was a bomb. Now Josh Torrance takes a strike. Is there a shortcut? That's into center field and deep. Linson is there. One away. I remember setting up a center field camera out there 2 years ago, and I had to walk all the way around that way to get there. Is there a shortcut that way that we can go?
I don't think so. Just saw a player jump that fence.
Yeah, I just explored it because I didn't want to walk that far. And it didn't even work. It was a wireless situation. Sherwood takes ball one. Flat out to left in the second inning. Two and 0. Decent time for a hit and run if you wanted to play it that way. It's kind of a dying play. 2 and 1. Gets the bunt down. Moves the runner to second, but 2 outs. Jackson Burke, the batter. Takes strike one. Drilled into right field. That's down for a hit. Leo rounds third and will score. And the Pioneers lead 7-2. The shadow that plagued us yesterday is starting to make an appearance. Just under your camera view. There it is. It shouldn't affect this game. It was about 3:30 when it was starting to play with hitters yesterday. Breaking ball, misses, ball one. Healy doubled in the second. Fouled away. So big thanks to the Baker Sports Information staff for statting all of these games this weekend. You have to, I think you really have to love baseball to enjoy a weekend like this, am I right? And he does. He's a player. Played for Baker. I'm in the same situation. Those poor SIDs who don't like baseball and have to endure 6-hour doubleheaders in the weather. Heck, 6 hours is a breeze. You can get 7 or 8, no problem. Healy swings and misses. And that'll do it, but the Pioneers put up 4. And they'll turn the lineup over again next inning. We go to the bottom of the third, up 5. Well, what about you? Are you a baseball guy too? What's it? I don't even know your name. Adam. Nice to meet you after 2 days together. I should engage in small talk more often. Oh. So they won the title not too long ago. Were you part of that?
No, that was a couple years before.
Okay. MNU has had all sorts of problems beating Grandview in football since they joined the conference. What's that? Well, we've had trouble beating you too. Since our heyday back in the from like 2000 to 2014 or so, MNU football was elite. That was fun. I know Jacob Enoch. You know him? I don't know him, but I know the name. Offensive line? We went to the semis in 2010. And then Sioux Falls just made us look like children. All right, bottom 3. Villanueva stake to a 5-run lead. Well, this just shows you that the York starting pitcher, Heck, was dealing this morning. Pioneers have scored double-digit runs both games yesterday. I wouldn't be shocked if they reached double digits in this one. And the York pitcher held him to 2 runs in 6 innings before the bullpen gave it up. So, heck of a performance for that guy. Linson batting for the Eagles. Currently hitting .316. Drilled into the right center gap. That's going to split the Pioneer outfielders. This could be 3. He's heading for it, and he will get there with a leadoff triple. The pitcher not backing up. Neither was the left fielder, but no harm done. And he can't catch the ball getting thrown back to him. He's having all sorts of problems at the moment. Reed takes a breaking ball up. It's 1-0. Reed grounded out in the first, but he got an RBI for that, right? Yeah. Guy scored from second, never broke stride. Pops straight up. One away. It's a big out. Now you can find a way out of this inning. Trace Clinkenbeard now. Man, that's fun to say. Takes ball 1. What was the dude from the Lego movie? Metalbeard? That's got to be this guy's favorite movie character ever. He smashes that one into right field. Freeman is there. Linson tags and scores, and it's 7-3. I've never seen the Lego Movie, but I've listened to it like 10 times on driving trips. Kids put that movie on, and I've heard it, but I've never actually watched it. Sounds hilarious. Drilled into center field. Leo going back. Still going. And that's bouncing on the warning track and up against the fence. Some more loud contact for the Eagles. Wind blowing out to center. No lead will be safe today. Breaking ball. Snaps in there for a strike. It's 0-1. One and one on Trotter. He singled in the second. Two and one. Pioneers have a lefty warming in the pen. I think that's Brady Boyd. Not sure who's available after a few guys were used out of the pen in game one a couple hours ago. That drills him. Let's watch that again. Sandoval, the catcher, wants a ball. The umpire thinks that Sandoval is looking at him and flips him one. Oh, you got one? Yeah, here. Oh, what? Nope. Two on, two out. Slashed fouling out of play. 0-1 for Verdon. Lifted. These are trouble. Torrance dropped. 2 runs are going to score. I heard, let me see, it's probably going to be a hit. Here it is again. I heard Torrance scream for it right at the end. And then he kind of had to dive for it. Leo probably had a better shot at it, but pulled up when he heard Torrance. Ouch, what a big out. Yeah, it's going to be a double. It's unfortunate for Villanueva, who seemed to get out of the inning, but now the tying runs at the plate. shanked just over the head of Healy. Torrance fires to the plate. Pitcher is not backing up again. And Coach Thompson's going to let him know about that. Coach Thompson is a very patient man. And he will allow you to make mistakes. But what he doesn't tolerate very much is pouting. And that seems to be the body language I'm getting from Villanueva. I don't know him at all. I might be wrong. But he hasn't backed up 3 different times. And he's got to be frustrated with the way this inning has gone because he thought he should have been out of it. But got a battle. And his teammates have come to greet him. And he ignored them all. So, 34, Brady Boyd comes in. Brady Boyd, a big left-handed pitcher. Has not seen a lot of action this year so far. This is his second appearance. He started a game and got through 1 inning. Gave up a couple of runs, so the ERA is at 18. But that was one of those crazy high-scoring games, I believe. So frustrating debut for Villanueva for sure. Eight hits. Officially no errors, so those are all earned, right? And possibly one more out at second, so book's not closed yet. But there were a couple of plays that he thought were out of the inning. The fly ball to center field that dropped on the warning track. The wind just kept carrying that one. And then, of course, the 2-run double that just happened. Super frustrating. And then to follow that up, a bloop hit into left. And that was all she wrote. Strike 1 from Brady Boyd to Yaisley. Breaking ball pours in there for strike 2. Misses upstairs, 1-2. In foul territory, Relihan makes the play, and Boyd gets out of it. The Pioneers escape with the lead, but damage done. We go to the 4th, up by 1. Yeah,
You follow that?
I've seen it. I responded yesterday. Do you know who does that?
I don't.
It's got to be somebody local. They feature these teams a lot. Why?
I just wondered.
Yeah.
Saw another tweet from him today. So.
I feel like they thought I was scolding them for correcting what they said about the Wi-Fi.
Oh, really?
0-2 to Randy Fernandez. Yeah, they said due to Wi-Fi issues, they're only going to stream one field. And I said, the Wi-Fi is great. We're going to stream both. Grounded towards third. Ooh. What do we think that was? Looked like he just tripped his feet up or something. What are you calling that? I think you're right. I think he caught a cleat or something. Didn't get his steps right. That'll bring up Relihan. So I tweeted, yeah, we're streaming both, and they go, we're just saying what the coach told us. I'm not scolding you. Did I not use a smile emoji or something? What's the problem? Relihan, 1 for 2. Takes a strike, good pitch. Relihan flew deep into the left field corner his last at bat, and the left fielder missed it by plenty. It is a tough outfield these days. Wind, sun, and no clouds. It's the second time he's done that. The right fielder has no idea where it is. That one did bounce on the street. I saw that one. 2-2. They're not coming inside again, are they? Are we gonna get chippy? Relihan took that, slung his bat away, slung his protector away, and the pitcher was smiling at him. Or maybe that's just his resting face. I don't know. Sandoval.
Excuse me. By chance, did you guys find a water bottle by that table yesterday after our game versus York?
I did not. Our coach might have. Go check with our coach. He's down there.
Just off to the side?
Yeah, he
Right.
cleaned up after the game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sandoval hit one to the next county last time he was up. Ooh. And he's down on the count this time 0-2.
Heads up.
Timeout, timeout. They're going to let it ride. Fouled away. I don't think he's got the stuff to get Sandoval out in the strike zone. He's going to have to make him chase. And he does. Nice pitch. Freeman has been yanking balls down the left field line a lot lately, but he also has a gap double to right center and a gap homer to right center. Breaking ball drops in for a strike. 0-1. Freeman with the batting glove only on the top hand. It's pretty rare. I used to do that. Runners go. Breaking ball misses. Both runners steal. I didn't like batting gloves, but occasionally my top hand would be slippery, so I'd put a glove on that one. Just kind of looks odd with the one glove. So when I wore them, just the top hand. Freeman reached on a fielder's choice in the first and doubled in the third. Good pitch and a good take, 2-1. Three and one. He's not just going to pipe one here with a base open. Freeman will have to stay disciplined. I think he loosened every muscle in his body with that swing. Full count. And that actually did look pretty piped. Spoils that one. Probably ball four, but Freeman not taking any chances. Coming inside. Missed his spot. Grounder to deep short, and they got him. Nice play. But the Pioneers pick up another run. Relihan sort of upset with himself for not advancing, but you don't want to give the shortstop a bailout play at third base there either. I don't hate that hold. Leo takes ball one. I think this ball's getting lost. Oh, fastball down the chute. Didn't want it. Leo's fiddling with his grip a lot. Not quite comfortable, but I still think he's going to lose one right here. Grounded to third. Throw to first. Thought we were going to do a lot more damage that inning, but Burrow with a nice job to only allow the one. We move to the bottom of the fourth. Pioneers up by 2. Top of the order due up for Avila against Brady Boyd in his second inning of work. Fry, Linson, and Reed. Grounded to short. Healy, 1 pitch, 1 out. That's gold in a game like this. Hello.
How are ya?
Super.
Surviving? Stuff going on. And hormones are down. So we can't.
2-0. Linson had doubled to left and tripled to right. Decent start to his game. Three and one. But both were walk-offs in the first hour, right? 3 and 1. Driven up the middle. Healy can't get there. This guy's 3 for 3, a homer shy of the cycle. And we're only in the fourth. Now we get to enjoy the flowing locks of Hunter Reed, the 3-hole. 0 for 2 with an RBI. Grounded to third. Sherwood to second for 1. Fernandez turns it. Double play. Pioneers 3 up, 3 down, sort of. In the fourth, we go to the fifth. Leading by 2. Nice quick inning from Boyd. New pitcher for the Eagles. Is that 17? Josh Torrance leads off the top of the fifth for the Pioneers. Seth Kilburn on the mound. No ERA. This is his second appearance. He's gotten one out. He's faced one batter this year so far. Unless he was in the game earlier today. Ooh. Catches the inside corner of the left-handed batter's box, and it's 1-1. All right. I'm really liking this matchup. And I'm officially calling one right here. Nailed it. It is a single, however. We'll take that. Torrance reaches on an infield single, and that'll set up Sherwood and Burke. Pops straight up. Tough play. The left fielder doesn't see it. Neither does the shortstop. Oh, man. Torrance headed to third. And he's going to be in there. Wow, really risky play from Torrance. I thought he was going to be out by a mile, but... Yeah, I'm fine with that. That left fielder never had a clue. The shortstop gave up on it. Shortstop gave up on it right away. The center fielder never had a chance. So, I mean, the infielders right now, I'm guessing Healy's got that in the back of his mind, that any pop-up to the outfield, he's headed out there. Jackson Burke now. The chance for some damage. 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Breaking ball misses up, 1-0. One on one. Breaking ball misses down, 2-1. Burke is 1 for 2. 3-1. This lineup does not let you breathe. Full count to Burke. The infield's about halfway on the pull side, but back on the left side, which I'm not quite sure why you would do that. I feel like the opposite should be happening. Hanging breaking ball gets fouled back. With a left-handed hitter, I would imagine that you give him all the room he needs on the right side, because if he pulls it, he'll probably pull it with authority. And on the left side, you can play in because it's going to be softer on the back side. Good take from Burke. Nice AB. And now MNU's hottest hitter, right up there with anybody else, the 9-hole Healy. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Pop straight up. Huge out for Avila. Just a hard ground ball at somebody, away from getting out of it now. They'll have to contend with Randy Fernandez, who's 2 for 3 with a run scored. That missed somewhere, 1-0.
No, you're talking about the
2-0. Drilled into left field. That's down. Runners had to hold up in case, by some miracle, the left fielder was able to catch the ball. And it's 9-6 with Relihan at the plate. Relihan's 1 for 2. And misses 1-0. Yeah. First baseman is playing in front of Fernandez. Takes that breaking ball for a strike. It's 1-1. And you've seen Relihan pull with great authority twice this game over the fence. Foul. I think I'm backing that first baseman up if I'm Avila. That misses down. 2-1. I'm trying to figure out who Relihan reminds me of. Long levered guy, lefty, quiet approach at the plate. Smoked into center. Caught. Both are 2 runners advance, and it's 10-6. Maybe Charlie Blackmon, is that a decent comp? That type of body, that tall, long lefty like that with a nice, simple approach. I don't know if that's it, but Cody Bellinger does not have a quiet approach, though. That is as vicious a swing as you'll ever see. But yeah, the body type is a good comp. That's what I'm seeing. Matt Olson getting a comp from the chat section. That's a good call. Matt Olson has a nice simple approach, and he's that lanky left-hander type. I'd like to see him from the center field camera, though. Once we're at home and we get that angle, it'll be a better view. So this pitcher is Ty Cody. He's 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA. This is his 3rd appearance. He's only thrown 1 1/3 inning. Sandoval to the plate. A walk, a homer, and a strikeout. 3 true outcome guy, apparently, today. Grounded foul. 0-1. Left fielder has to go track that one down. Grounded up the middle. Snagged by the pitcher. Are you serious? I will show you that one again. I'm going to go super slow on this one. Alright, check it out. Oh, that's poor editing. Sorry. Wow.
Can I get on the Wi-Fi here?
Yes.
Yes?
Yep.
What's the password?
816 Academy, lowercase.
Pioneers lead by 4. Jeez, Tiger Woods in a serious accident. Removed a single car, rollover crash, jaws of life.
Tiger was in an accident?
Yeah. Those are the types of crashes that are usually impairment involved.
Trying to come back from his back surgery.
Yeah, not a great situation. Four, five, six do it for Avila, Clinton Beard, Perez, and Trotter to face Brady Boyd.
Did you see the guy that hung the Avila flag out in right field?
What's that?
You see the guy that hung the Avila flag out in right field? That's
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pioneers reach double digits for the 3rd time in this series. 16, 12, and 10, along with a 5-4 victory in Game 1 of today's action. That's into the outfield, into the gap, and that's going to be down. Another extra base hit.
they should have won the first game.
Who'd they play?
Christian Perez, a single and a double. Take strike 1.
Is that a ball?
No. Called. 10-6. Am I crazy? Okay. We had 2 in the 5th?
Yep.
Okay.
I bet.
Just got a text from my coach.
You gotta keep him on his toes here. Fall asleep sometimes. That's what he said. He ran the wrong way.
Just misses 1 and 2. Stays alive. Grounded to third. Sherwood looks the runner back, throws to first. 1 away. Trotter now into center field. Hangs up for Leo, and he saw that one the whole way, which is nothing to take for granted today. Now Verdon, who's 2 for 2 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. Grounded to short. Healy. Picked by Relihan. Another quick inning for Boyd. We move to the 6th. Pioneers up 4. New pitcher 33.
Thank you. Yeah. That's what we need to do. We need a name.
Anybody else like Carmen?
Okay, cool. Yeah. Just like yesterday, this feels like game 3. Really.
Yeah, I'm sure for you guys. So long.
Get to the bottom of the bullpens.
Yeah.
That's what half the games tend to drag.
There were, in that last game, there were 23 walks.
I read that, or I looked at that.
Like,
Because I was like, what? Why was this so? Because it didn't look like the hits were that big. And I looked at it. One team had 12, 13 walks, and then the other team wasn't much better.
Yeah. It was brutal. Here, 12-1.
A lot of threes up there.
Kicking down.
First pitch to Freeman is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0. The pitcher is King. 3-0. This is King's first action of the season. Unless he threw in game 1. I was not privy to that one. Freeman sprints down to first.
You get hit with that ball.
Yeah, he got hit. Ryan Leo crushed into left field. Man, he's got a live bat. He's not a big dude. Really, he's got that buggy whip swing and really slams a bunch of balls. That was a weird sentence. Let's just move on. Josh Torrance now. 2 for 3 with a run scored. 2 RBIs. Singled in the first, flied out in the third, and singled in the fifth. That's ball 1. Took a little something off that. Torrance swung through it. 1-1. Strike 2. Driven into left center. Outfielder's back, still going, and it's off the warning track. Freeman headed to the plate after a big time delay, and he's out. Yeah, and I think that might be a single. That's twice today that the Pioneers have tagged up on deep fly balls with nobody out. And that's not the right play. If the outfielder has his back to you, you can gain some ground. Be 10, 15 feet off the base so you can score on a play like that. Ball 1. And then if he does make the catch, he's got his back to you. He's still running away from you. You can tag up and move up a base. 2-0 to Sherwood. I didn't see if Freeman was held at third and he blew through the sign or what, but he was out by plenty. Called strike 1 on Bryson Sherwood, who is 1 for 2. Three and 1. Wild pitch. No advance. So not a wild pitch, technically. Just ball 4. That'll bring up Burke with the bases loaded. Pioneers, all 4 hitters have reached base, but a base running gaff has cost us at least 1 run. The Urban Youth Ballpark, Pete Brumbaugh, yes, it's incredible. Fully turfed, big, beautiful park. First pitch to Burke misses. It's 1-0. Two and 0. Colton King playing with fire. Not burned yet, however. Got it by him, 2 and 1. Three and 1. Leo at third, Torrance at second, Sherwood at first. Burke on the 3-1 pitch takes strike 2. The full count pitch fouled away. Fouled away again. This is huge for Avila. Pioneers still with a 4-run lead, but it's a run-scoring environment. A double play would give them serious momentum. The full count pitch. Healy with a chance to make it all go away with a knock here. Shank. Shallow right. Second baseman is there and Avila escapes. Yes, but I didn't go back and look. I was sitting here. Yeah, I wanted to see it. I was going to do that, and then I forgot. Safe? What do you mean?
He was.
Oh.
Watch his hand go through.
Oh. I thought the ball got away.
He sneaks his hand in right there.
Oh, that's amazing. You need to send that play in. I think that would get some play. Put it on social media at least.
Right after.
So how did we not score that inning? That's unbelievable.
Thrown out at home, strikeout.
Hit by pitch, single, walk, and we don't score. Brady Boyd pours in strike one on Reyes Willis, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Two and one. Into center field. Leo is there. He can see it, and he catches it. No such thing as a routine flyout in this game. Yeisley tries to lay down a bunt, fouls it off. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Slashed into right field. A knock. Avila with a one-out base runner for the top of the order. Fry's 0 for 3. Takes strike one. Into right field. Freeman is there. 2 down. Zach Linson, 3 for 3, a single, double, and triple. He does not have a home run this season. Two and 0. Is there water anywhere? That's fine. Just gotta wash this COVID out of my throat. Yes, he did. Ooh! They said no, he didn't. Let's see. Maybe. 3-0 hacking. Shooting for that cycle. Fouled it off. 2 on, 2 out for the 3-hole Hunter Reed. He's 0 for 3 with an RBI. Breaking ball. Strike 1. Pioneers had a golden opportunity to extend the lead in the top of this inning. Avila a chance with 2 outs to cut into it now. One and one. Into center field and deep. Leo on his horse. Off the end of his glove. He can't get there. 2 runs are going to score. Trying for a triple. It hits him. And it's a 2-run triple. And the Eagles are back in this game. Oh man, that would have been nice to come up with that catch. Tying run at the plate now. Klinkenbeard, he's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Is that down? Two and one. Past the diving Fernandez, and it is 10-9. Boyd up over 40 pitches. I think I see Tommy Castro warming again, but I'm not sure. That's slashed into right. That's going to get down. Freeman cuts it off and stumbles. Fires to second, and they have to throw to home. And he's going to be out by a mile, thankfully. The throw to second probably goaded that third base coach into sending him. Nine 6-2. Oh, did I capture the replay in time? I don't think I did. Nope. So that happened. Freeman with a great job to cut that off. If it gets by him, they tie the game. Threw a strike to second, which is probably... you want to aim that one home, I think, in that situation. But he fired to second. Healy got it. Fired a strike to Sandoval. And Klinkenbeard had no chance. It actually sort of looks like Jacob Jenkins in the bullpen. First pitch to leadoff man Randy Fernandez misses for a ball. It's 1-0. Hammered into left. Gets by the left fielder, and Fernandez will take second. He had to stab at that. Kind of a do-or-die play. Double. Feels like the Pioneers need another crooked number to feel comfortable at all. Relihan now takes strike one. Did you see that clip on social media a couple months ago maybe where there was a situation like this and the hitter actually made contact with the foul ball from the other field? That's just awesome. Takes a breaking ball, strike two. He hits the pitch that's thrown to him and the foul ball from the other field at the same time. You can find that one if you haven't seen it. Google that. Kid hits two balls at once or something. The 0-2 to Relihan. Fastball misses up and away, 1-2. Two and two. Relihan looking to pull the ball here to move that runner even with an out. King trying to stay away from him. Slashed into left. That's down. Fernandez rounds third. Relihan heads to second. Another extra base hit for the Pioneers, and it's 11-9. Looks like it'll be all for King. Here's what Sandoval did. When was that? In the first inning? A lot of talk about exactly where this ball struck. But it was retrieved from across the road where that semi was. You can see the semi coming into play about halfway through this long ball. There's cars driving up there. And it made it across that road, but we don't know where it hit initially. But no matter what, we're talking a 450-foot type shot. Here it is from the closer in view, just beautifully strung. Sean Sumi, how you doing, brother? I don't think I've seen you since 1998. I talked about it earlier. This game has very much a Bethel, Indiana feel to it. The head coach of the Pioneers, Ryan Thompson, graduated from there, as did yours truly, as did Bryson Sherwood's uncle. and Sean Sumi. The four of us were on the same team. Bethel, Indiana in the late 90s. Meat for breakfast. Let's not get carried away. Sean Sumi in his, what is this, your second year at Avila as the athletics director? Sandoval waves and misses at the first one. This pitcher is Brody. Has no ERA. This is his second appearance. He's pitched 1 2/3 innings, given up a hit. And that's it. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Misses outside. Well, you've had 2 SIDs already at Avila. And this one you got now is big time. You're going to have a hard time holding on to that one. And that misses outside 2-2. Outfield pressed almost to the warning track in center and in left. The 2-2 pitch to Sandoval. Misses in. The count runs full. Fernandez doubled and Relihan doubled to open up the top of the 7th as the Pioneers are trying to extend. The full count pitch to Sandoval. Drilled into left. That's down and into the corner. 3 straight doubles for the Pioneers. And it is 12-9. '17 Will Morris goes out to run for Joshuan. I still feel like, do I call him Pablo Sandoval? It's been 3 years. Joshuan Sandoval. I keep wanting to say Pablo. And that brings up Freeman, whose great play kept the Pioneers in the lead on defense in the bottom of the last inning. First pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Misses way outside. 1-1. Lifted into right, into the corner. He made the catch. Morris has to get back. Another strange base running play. I don't know what you do on that one. He was out. Yeah. Morris was kind of caught in no man's land because the right fielder's back wasn't to him, so you don't need to be gaining ground there. Trying to steal third now. Got him. Beautiful tag and throw. We just can't handle prosperity. Was the first pitch a strike? What's that? How far is Avila from this? Can't be too far. Grounded towards third. Handled. Pioneers score a couple runs. And we go to the bottom of the seventh, leading by 3. Avila University is 13 miles away. I think this might be Navarrete, 32. Eric Navarrete got the victory in the first game, looking for the save in this one. Avila sends 6, 7, 8 to the plate. Trotter, Verdon, and Willis. Who? Yeah. He was the second pitcher in, right? And then who'd they go to after him? Oh, yeah, so Boyd. Is this a new guy? I don't recognize him. 28? All right. First pitch from Navarrete to Trotter is taken for a strike. It's 0-1. That is some cheddar from Navarrete.
They just lined up and started high-fiving.
Called strike 2. Yeah.
That's so weird.
Slash down the right field line. Twisting foul. Breaking ball lifted, shallow center or deep short. Healy is there. Nice play. These plays are not easy today. Jack Verdon 2 for 3 with a run scored, 2 RBIs. Take strike 1. Yikes, where did that miss? Sandoval's been pretty good at bringing up those low strikes. I didn't think he did it that time, though. Or those low balls, I should say. Grounded to first. Relihan flips to Navarrete. Two outs. Two down for the DH Willis. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Pioneers trying to go 4-0 at the Rube Foster Classic. Offense has been in tune, double digits in 3 of the 4 games. Called strike. Pitching has been excellent as well. First 3 games anyway, you could say that. The 1-1. Called strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled away, we'll do it again. The 1-2 in the dirt. Count evens at 2. Called strike 3. Pioneers get the victory. Navarrete with the save. Boyd with the victory. Another double-digit output from the Pioneer offense. Sandoval with a mammoth home run. And that'll do it for the Rube Foster Classic here in Kansas City, Missouri. I've been bringing you the action. Check the schedule for updates and for the next game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Love you.